Hi, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Tuesday Talks. Today, I want to talk about how to create a simple spiritual practice without overcomplicating things. We can get taught to overcomplicate things. It doesn't need to be spiritual, and whatever that means for you, spirituality is whatever means it for you. For me, growing up, it was a religion. For me now, it is the metaphysical, it is the earth, it is the universe. All of that is spiritual and it's profound. Now, if you want to feel more connected but don't know where to start, or you're overwhelmed by all the spiritual shoulds, then this episode is for you. I'm going to keep it simple, doable, and be honest about what a real personal practice can look like. It is all about you and what feels right for you. So I'm going to talk about four main points, sorry. Start with what feels natural, not what looks spiritual. Choose one thing and repeat it for a while. Let it change as you do. And at the end, I'm going to talk about layering it into something you've already done or already doing because it's a really cool thing. Now, let's start with what feels natural, not what looks spiritual. You don't need incense or an altar or a 2-hour routine. A spiritual practice is anything that helps you feel connected to yourself or even something bigger. That is what it's about. It's about you feeling connected. That's all. I could actually end the podcast right then and there, but I won't, of course. So think a cup of tea in silence, journaling for 5 minutes, standing in the sun before you open the beautiful laptop or turn on your computer, whatever it is. That sun is amazing what it can do for you. It helps you slow down and tune in, and that counts. When you slow down and tune in, you will be amazed at the messages you receive because you're telling your body and the universe, I'm actually ready. I am ready. I'm connected and I'm ready to receive. And who knows what messages will come through for you. The more you are connected to your body, the more and easier it will be to connect to the universe, to connect to any light beings out there, any elementals, whoever you want to tune into. Remember, always ask. Only those of love are allowed through. And make sure you've got like guardian angels and everything to support you. So I want you to choose one thing and repeat it for a while. Because you don't need a whole toolbox of practices to be connected. Yes, I've got a whole toolbox, but that's now. That's after years of practice. One thing done consistently with intention is more powerful than 10 things done in a rush. You know what I always come back to? The chakras. They are within me and they're everywhere. I don't need anything else, yet I still do because I love having different tools. Yes, the chakras are always my go-to, and even now they're actually buzzing. It's like, oh, yet I've still got other tools. I've got beautiful crystals that I use. I love crystals. I've got sound. You probably can't hear it, but I've got sound things. I've got many things that can help me connect. It is beautiful and powerful. So pink, pink, pick something simple, like pulling a card a day, like tarot, oops, upside down, tarot cards, or an oracle card, or anything. Just pick one a day, or even write what you're feeling before bed, and let it become a rhythm. One simple thing is all that matters. And the more often that you return to it, the more your body and energy recognize it as a touch point. So picking up a card, my body already wants me to channel. It's like, no, no, I've done that. It's pretty cool, isn't it? And let it change as you do. So what supports you now might not support you in 3 months' time. That's okay though, because you can practice You can practice different things. And these practices can shift with the season, your energy, your growth. You may come back to what you're doing now. Maybe you'll come back to it in a few months' time. Or maybe you'll add to it. All good. Because you're allowed to pause, to, excuse me. Oh, something's coming up for somebody. Yep, just letting that through. And of course, there's no perfect practice. It's not about ticking boxes. It's about giving yourself something steady to come back to. Something steady, like pulling a card, holding the crystal, journaling. You're allowed to pause, restart it, or reshape it. The connection is always there. You're just learning how to meet it. You're learning your way and what actually is going to work for you because it's powerful, just moving the water out of the sun. And what you can do is you can layer it into something you're already doing. It's called habit stacking. I don't like the word habit, but it's called habit stacking. If you're not sure how to start, then try linking your practice to something you already do each day. And what it does, it makes it feel more natural instead of just, oh, one more thing I've got to do. For example, if you always have a morning cuppa, you could actually take it outside and stand barefoot on the earth and listen to the sounds around you for a couple of minutes. That is habit stacking because you're connecting yourself to earth while you're having the cuppa. It's habit stacking. And it could also be called energy layering because you're weaving intention into every day, not forcing it or not forcing a brand new routine. That's what makes it stick. Pretty cool, isn't it? It's like you might want to brush your teeth, and in your head, you'll look at the mirror, and in your head, you might say some affirmations because affirmations said in the head are just as powerful as saying them out loud. That's been this episode where we've talked about how to create a simple practice, spiritual practice, without overcomplicating it. We looked at start with what feels natural and not what looks spiritual. We chose one thing and repeated it for a while. We let it change as you do, and we layered it into something we're already doing. Thank you so much for watching and listening.